Okay, we're live. Hello and welcome everyone for today's live trading in the NASDAQ. As every week, we have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday live trading sessions here on Albertarium channel, starting from 10 to 15 minutes before the stock market opening as usual. And the trading session will be about 1 hour. It will be like scalping method, short-term trading. The focus is on the first trade after the opening. And for the next 2 weeks, I have an update because the next 2 weeks I am on vacation. So for the next 2 weeks, there will be no live trading here on Albertarium channel. I'm on vacation going to Germany, experience some colder weather, and there will be no live trading here. So the next live trading will be then on the 23rd of July. Okay, 23rd of July. This will be the next live trading session. You will see it here in the YouTube channel. So please subscribe to the channel, and I think you will be notified. And I will mention this also tomorrow again. Tomorrow and Friday, of course. And we will also have the next trading session on the 23rd then available, so you can get notified. What do we have here on the NASDAQ? Well, we traded the NASDAQ on Monday. We traded short. I think on Friday we also did short trades, long trade as well, both directions. And well, the market went to the downside. It is a top building process. Yesterday's volume point of control is lower, first time lower as all the others. Look at all the others, always moved to the upside. Yesterday's point of control to the downside, and also now they already took the liquidity closed lower as yesterday's low, or went below yesterday's low. So this is a very important level, and let's see. Let's get rid of all these lines and mark our new lines, because this is the most important thing, is to mark our levels. So starting here from yesterday's low, of course, this is a relevant level which needs to be broken again. Currently, we have again rotation to the downside. It started as a rotational day. If the market is getting back to above VWAP, it will be a rotational day for today. Like this, we failed here to make the move to the upside. We failed and continued lower. Tagged this low volume, tagged the low of yesterday. Of course, we can expect a rotation or a continuation to the upside to this decisional order block, and then it will be decided whether we continue lower or whether we have rotational day. We have point of control currently above this price level. So let's mark point of control also, because this is a target value area high here at this 735. Yes. And of course, they should not come above this low volume node. You see this? Wow, what a low volume node here on the left. So maybe tag this level and then continue to the downside. Everything below this low volume node is still in the overall short mode. So for swing trading, look out for short trades. I think the sellers might come back today. This week is a short trading week. Here you see the calendar. The calendar today is Wednesday. We already had ADP non-farm employment, little bit worse as expected. Forecast, yes, worse, much worse as expected. Crude oil inventories will be out later today, and Thursday and Friday is closed. Independence Day, early close tomorrow. Of course, there will be electronic trading session, but it will be an early close at 1 p.m. New York time. I think this will be 1 p.m. New York time here, and also on Friday it is Independence Day. There will be all day regular trading hours closed, only electronic trading session. So this will be, I think, the last full trading day for this week. Yes. So today's move is, of course, very important. Let's see if we get some minor news. Hello, everyone. Hello, Pink Piggy, Daniel. We have 5 other viewers here. Please write something in the chat window. This would be really nice. And I expect the rotation to continue to the downside, the overall picture. Maybe not today. Today will be range bound, stuck in yesterday's high volume node. But overall, the next days, also next week, we might see some continuation to the downside. Okay, let's check here. No, we don't have any also no news. That's good. Okay, let's take a look on the 1-minute chart. So sellers are already pushing to the downside. We saw them here pushing in the 50-minute chart. Of course, less volume as yesterday. And now the question is for this session, if they will come back right at the open. The rotation to the downside is still valid. We have here order blocks, of course, tagged, so supply. Well, they made it to take out the supplies here at the bottom and inducement levels. This is a strong sign. So when we move above this high, this green line, the targets are to the upside. We're looking for long trades. Okay, when we move above this high, we're looking for long trades. Of course, we need to manage the risk, but generally, especially if we have the first moves here to the downside in short direction, I expect further falling prices. So let's get ready. We have 4 more minutes to the open. As always, currently I don't show my trades. I just talk you through my trades, through my ideas, and through my executions. I will always start with 1 contract, as always. I have the golden spoon in my hand. Did my meditation, as always, and yes. If you have any questions, feel free to like this channel. Oh, AG, you have a crown with a 1. What does this mean? I have opened a swing long on Monday, Daniel. A crown 1. What does this mean? Crown 2. What does this mean? Maybe you see this as well? Crown 1, crown 2, hashtag 1, hashtag 2. Marcel, hello also. Daniel has opened a swing long on Monday. Should I close it and change to short? Well, depending on today's move, right? If the initial move now is to the downside, better close it. But we can see both directions. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit. Also here. Okay. We got some liquidity injection already coming now. You see this little move push to the upside. We're trying to get to this highs. Okay, iced coffee is the best drink ever. Sorry. So let's see, where are they going next? Do you have an idea? You trade long, or are you thinking of short trades? Currently, I don't have any idea at this situation. It will be decided because the rhythm is currently to the downside from my point of view. So, of course, my idea is the overall picture is bearish, looking for short trades. But then when they continue, because they take out this, already took out the supply here on the 1 minute chart. Sorry. Yes. So they took out already the supply on the 1 minute chart. That's why we might see also continuation in long direction. Look, market is there. They continued in long direction and now they need to move. Okay, one long contract. Entry at 670. Bad execution, but it's all right. They need to continue now. And take out all the sellers, trap the sellers. So this is what they need to do now. They need to continue and come back. If they come back, I want to increase my position at 673 above this 1 minute candle. Put on a buy, another buy stop to increase my position size. But if they don't come back, we need to manage the risk. We have initially here sellers, selling volume, a colorful candle happening currently, which is negative and white. Okay, the move continues to the upside. It looks like this. Got opened another second position. And the target is first target VWAP, or very small targets. We have here 6, 8, 7 decisional order block. $700. Let's put it to 700 for now. Okay, they don't continue currently. Okay, they need to squeeze the sellers. It's a little bit a difficult thing, I think. It looks like. It looks a little bit difficult for them to squeeze the sellers. Here is in the zone. This is actually point of control from yesterday. The 690. Yes, nice move. I have my target at 700. Okay, here's my target. We got tech here now into VWAP. We have colorful candles coming. Oh my God, a negative. But they should continue. It should be a selling. absorption, sellers. So this is point of control where we are now from yesterday. This is a sticky point, sticky area. I thought about scaling out one at the VWAP, but didn't. So this is a bad execution. Like scaling out one at the VWAP would make sense. This is 689. So I still scale out one at the VWAP at 689. Put a limit order there, limit sell. Oh, and now we are back at break even. Okay, they should defend this level now. Should defend this level now. So currently my stops are really far away. I am looking to on the price action. Come on, guys. You can still do it. No? You don't? What happened? Oh my gosh. Okay, interesting level. Now we are back at 670. Close to break even now. And now they need to go again. Another move. Come on. You can do it and you can build another colorful candle. Now I place my stop below this low, stopped out. Sorry, got stopped out with two contracts at 661. Okay, and they got stopped out and they go now. Oh, this was too fast. Okay, so I had a losing trade, first one losing, but if you close it now, it's in profit. Still, everything is valid. I just got trapped. Was a little bit too fast with my risk money management. Okay. Good that you have a delay of 10 seconds or whatever. Are you still in? You still in? Who's still in? Yes, there we go. You can stay in or start to scale out now. One more. This would be my target. Oh, I would scale out now one and leave the rest as a runner, maybe. Looks bullish. We might continue to point of control from today is 714. So there is a question from AG. I asked myself why you jump into the trades. Meanwhile, the first candle is developing. I always learned not to trade the first 5 to 10, 50 minutes as it's unpredictable, but respect if it works out. Yes, it works out. I mean, a lot of people do it. Don't trade the first minute, don't trade the first 5 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever. You see it here in every session. Okay, today it was a losing trade, a small losing trade. Until now, we will see what comes next. Because I don't, we need to think now a little bit what we do next. Because we are at VWAP and question is, will the buyers push and continue again to point of control. Looks like, right? It looks like we have colorful candles. Everything looks like we trap the sellers. Everything looks like we trap these sellers here. For now. Still in. I scaled out yesterday's POC. Perfect. Pink Piggy. Daniel is still in. Yeah, today's POC, I think this might be also a good target for the next move. This 714. Oh, damn it. I was too aggressive with my risk money management. This is the thing with live trading. Okay. Okay. Never mind. We need to do more meditation. I need to do more meditation. So Daniel closed the trade. Nice profit. Well done, Daniel. Leave it for now. Okay, leave it for now and switch your account. Continue trading on a different account. Okay, please. The bars, sorry. Why are the candles to the downside but red and yellow, mostly only upside colors? The bars, yes, these ones. Very good question, Marcel. The idea of these candles is that there is something happening. We have a lot of limit orders stacked here, and this signals an absorption. And this is why these usually positive candles, positive colors, the algorithm moves it to the downside because there is a lot of limit orders, and usually in some cases this means that we might see a reversal because we have these limit orders. Yeah, they push, they come back. But of course, also in some cases, it means a continuation. So this is we have a lot of limit orders on the other side here. That's what it means. A lot of activity, but it can be an absorption. Good. So we are at VWAP. Point of control from yesterday. We made a huge range yesterday. Or they made a huge range yesterday. I think the Dow Jones is still the strongest one. No, it's not. Oh, Dow Jones is also down. NASDAQ is the strongest one. Okay. I think I'm still looking for short trades, waiting for short trades. I think this long move is somewhere done. The question always is when. When is this short move, this upward move done? When they come back and they fail here. When they come back, we get some more, we don't get colorful candles, we get black candles, and they fail, they come back, then it's done. So this is my scenario of entry. I hope we get another push to the upside at 708. . . and then a rejection. Currently here at this price levels, I don't want to enter. No, really not. I don't really want to enter. Waiting a bit for a move in one or the other direction. So this is really nice at the opening, AG, because on the opening we always have a move. Usually in a very higher probability, we have a move in one direction, which you can see. And this is like very predictable because it starts at a certain period of time. And this move now, the second move, you need to wait for the right timing. Where is the next move going? Are you still long? Are you still long? Is somebody still long trading? Is trading this move to the upside? It looks long, still long, yes. But I think it will exhaust. Maybe I'm wrong, okay, with the exhaustion idea. This is what we will see when we are there at this level of 708. That's the next level what I'm waiting for. And if we don't see colorful candles coming back, no prices pushing to the upside, I will not enter a short. I want to see the failure. Okay, now they are back. Not yet. Haven't made a new high. Now they pushed it above this previous highs. And now it's the question whether they can continue. Yes. Wow. Look at this. Yes. They continued. Now coming with a white candle. Yes. Look at this move. Look at this move. Really strong reaction. Really strong reaction here. Right there, really strong reaction. So I'm wrong with my short idea. But I haven't executed. So this move looks really bullish. Look at this. Another 15-minute candle, really bullish. To point of control and above. Colorful candles on the 1-minute chart. Continuation looks everything like continuation, and we make the range. We succeed the range. So I think the target might be overnight high. Yes, overnight high, maybe this high from yesterday's end of day trading session, these highs. Back to 22,781. Yes. Yes. Yes, Pink Piggy, that's the looks like it, right? Looks like it. But Dow Jones is weak. What happened to the Dow Jones? Yesterday, super bullish, the Dow Jones. Went 1% to the upside. We had sector rotation really kicking in with a lot of buyers in the Dow Jones and selling in the Yeah, no, this is still for me, the NASDAQ will continue, will fake. Sorry, guys. This move, someone will end in exhaustion. Of course, maybe we will reach the 782. But I think it will end. What do we have in the S&Ps? Oh, maybe the Dow Jones. Wow, the Nasdaq is the only one went low below yesterday's low. Shit, this is something next time. Okay, next time I need to do this up front. I didn't check it before because this is a clear sign that this is trapped in the Nasdaq. Especially for the initial move. The S&P did not make it, but is still short. Yeah, the Nasdaq will, I think, will trap at next the buyers again, and then we will see a break-even day, something like this. But the question is when to enter now this long idea. The best trading locations are when you trade over the day for rotational days in the extremes. So enter long here or enter short here. Currently we are sitting here right at the VWAP. Of course the move is to the upside. We can still trade in the move to the upside, but sitting at point of control from today, it might be really sticky. Might be really sticky to push to this 780 or 763. Yeah. Damn it. I'm angry about my risk and money management. That I got stopped really right before the move happened. Oh, damn, everything went right straight into target. Just a couple of seconds too aggressive. When I monitor my trades tomorrow morning, I always do it in the mornings. This will be my conclusion, and this will be similar to last year. Last year I also did a lot of live trading on YouTube, on my German on a German market, on the German channel, and there this was one outcome. I was too aggressive in my risk and money management. So then we stopped live trading. I just traded for myself, and it was really nice. No such aggressive risk money management anymore. And so we still have these colorful candles. We're building a range. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes now in this range. It's a bullish range. Currently it's a bullish range. Above today's point of control. So usually, and this is very important, usually I would leave now. I would leave the trading desk, leave my laptop, do something else, maybe come back in half an hour. Because leaving it gives you a loose perspective to the markets, and you see things from a different point of view, from a different angle when you come back, especially in day trading. Sometimes very important not to be very sticky with the trade and not to, yeah, you want to have this trade now. Maybe it's time to just accept that today it did not work for me. It worked for a lot of people. Daniel made his profits. Pink Piggy made profits. AG, I don't know what's why ever they gave me a crown. Yes, everybody has a crown now. 1, 2, 3. Maybe is the first people who joined. Maybe this. I don't know why. You got a crown. Everybody got a crown. Who else is there in the live stream? Please. Write something in the channel. Write something in the chat. This would be really nice. If you write something, of course, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, you need to subscribe to chat. So this upward move is going, and I traded long, but I got trapped with a very small losing trade. And now we're waiting. I'm waiting for the failure of this move. Still, it's not a failure. It's a continuation. It's a continuation. Yes. How would you define the range as bullish? Because of the color. Just because of the color. Of course, if we... so it can be a fake now. When we go below this low of 704, it will be very important how the buyers react. Usually they come back because of the color, because of the colorful candles. That's the only thing. Now we got this level, and now it's very important if they come back and look at this. They come back. They traded again to the upside. So they just got this little liquidity here. And of course, you can also trade this narrow ranges, like 20-point ranges. The market isn't bullish. No, the market isn't bullish. Yes, of course, the market isn't bullish. The market is bearish since yesterday. But this move here is really bullish. This move is a bullish move. Above yesterday's point of control and above today's point of control, sellers got trapped here. And now the next thing what might happen is we get the buyers trapped up there, and then we move to the downside and finish this day as a break-even day. So, yes. Yes, it's just a move. Of course it's a move. It is just a move. So yes, it's just a move. But the market is bearish. Of course, the overall trend, when you look at this, is still bearish, especially if as long as we stay in or below yesterday's value area. As long as we stay here, in or below, it's still rotational or short. But when we break out on Monday, or maybe today later, above yesterday's value area high, it turns bullish again. Really bullish. I don't expect this here at this elevated levels. I think sector rotation will come again and move the Dow Jones to the upside and push the NASDAQ to the downside. That's why I'm also looking for short trades, but currently there is nothing here to short. Now we get at these levels again, and again, they just took the liquidity and bought everything up to point of control again. So there's nothing to enter short trades here. They just take the liquidity. You see this again, a couple of ticks, lower, lower, tick, lower, and now back to above point of control. So buyers are working. If they cannot push somewhere to the upside, of course, then it is the failure, but then sellers need to push or need to continue. Usually it happens like this, whoop, and then we have this failure back. So there we are at the upside, taking some more liquidity. Not yet, really, wasn't really the upside. I want to enter short trades at these levels. This would be the best location. Up until then it is sticky, up and down, range bound. Yes, again range bound, and a little bit unpredictable. Whoop, bullish again to the upside. Come on guys, you can move it. So of course you can trade these narrow ranges also. Always play them to the other side of the range. Try to enter at the bottom and try to exit at the top. It's a 20-point range. Not yet, not maybe 15. But it's very small, too small from my point of view at this point of control. That's how they build a point of control with range periods. Trying to break out to the upside. Positive volume candles now. Whew, yes, they made it. They made it. Yes, you could limit either side, of course, being piggy, and target the other side of range. Of course, you can do it. I did it also a lot and it works. The question is always with this live trading and also with me, my first trade didn't work out. So I am really not keen to continue. This is like something what you need to learn over the years, I think. What I have learned over the years, when the first trade doesn't go, anyway, in both situations, in both scenarios, for me, it was best to stop trading or to trade smaller and to see it a little bit more relaxed. Not to try to trade every opportunity which comes. So this looks like a failure here. I think usually they should push straight away. At least a little failure back to point of control. When they cannot make it now, they're working really hard. Okay, I'm thinking of short trades here, but I am not yet in. So we'll try it. I put a stop sell order at 29, 29.0, 729.0. Just one contract to trade again back to a point of control or to the other side. Oh no. They come again to the upside. No, they continue to the upside. So we need to cancel this idea, of course. And another more colorful candles are coming. First white candle again. They push, they try to push again. So this level of 781, well, it's really in place, I think. 763, 781. Yeah. They can really make it. They can do it. They can do it. So still waiting for this move to exhaust. Of course, you can also trade in long direction. To these levels, yes, of course, why not? I don't think it will go up. There are several divergences in my indicators. Yeah. Did you have these divergences also before we made new all-time highs, like 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, I think it looks a little bit similar than this last 2 weeks ago, Monday, Tuesday things. But I agree. I agree with you. Especially the sector rotation thing really kicked me off yesterday. That the Dow Jones made 1% positive yesterday, and the NASDAQ 1% negative. So this is really something unusual, and colorful candles are getting smaller. Yes, it's a lack of participation, but it's like on the 1 minute chart, lack of participation is really, it can go forever. Maybe we'll check here the 5 minute chart. Come on. Yeah, we have colorful candles on the 5 minute chart. But as long as this 5 minute chart color stays, yeah, they are there and they push. So when the 5 minute chart color is not there anymore, but as long as this happens, they push to the upside. We have these levels. So this is the high, a relevant high from yesterday's late session. And this is the high 782 of today's overnight session, electronic trading session. So early trading session. And these are liquidity zones. And with a higher probability, they go there. It looks really like that it goes. It goes. So why not enter a long trade straight away? Right? Why? Because of AG's divergences? No, because of my, in the end, it is like this, of my unflexibility. Of my inflexibility. That's the reason why I don't enter long trades here. Look at this. Because I'm a little bit unflexible currently today. Today I'm unflexible. Meditation did not work today. Because it goes straight to the levels what I expect. There were many sales at this level than yesterday. Yes, that's why we had this, but the liquidity is at the high, at this 761. There's the liquidity, so they might go there or even to pre-market high. This is, the NASDAQ is a beast. It is seeking, hunting liquidity. It's hunting liquidity, just like this. Look, and they already did it. Yeah. But when they take the liquidity and it goes further up, I'm out. Yes, of course. This is the thing. This is the thing. 782. And like give it, I would say 10, 15 points of overshooting mode. So this is like the real thing. Let's take a look at the volume indicator. You see this buying volume here? Big buying volume, and they need to take out the 761. What is this? 762. High 762.25. 762.25. And this was 761. They need to take it. If they cannot make it here, because they're building another range, fourth minute in this range again, and they cannot do it, then this move to the upside is over. Because we have this divergence, absorption, to the upside. Oh, they took it. No, they took it or not? Not yet. Let's see on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, on the 5-minute chart we have the same. So if they cannot push this now, this thing, they made the 61, they took the 62, yeah, and push. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, too unflexible today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Too unflexible today. This would have been a nice runner. I could also, I wanted to leave this one as a runner. In my humble opinion, it won't go much further. Yeah. Yeah. The movement is not powerful enough, and normally a push at 4 p.m. is much stronger and not that slow. Yeah. You're right. We will see. Still, the color is there. As long as the color is there and we have like move to the upside, they can continue and they are working really hard. Of course, it is. But in the next film, can I does not spike? I'm out. Yeah. AG is short, right? You're short. Yeah, I'm not. I'm waiting for the failure. So the next failure can be this level here, 750. When we drip below 750, it is important how they react. How is the S&P? Let's check the S&P. Ooh. Oh, also working on value area high from yesterday, but far away from these high elevated levels. Far away. Very far away. This, if the S&P would reach this level, it will mean that, oh no, the Dow Jones is falling off the roof. Yeah, I think the NASDAQ also, someone is done with this move. Let me just execute some things on my phone. I'll be right with you again. We'll keep an eye here on this move. And if it breaks to the downside, okay, we need to trade it. But currently it's not. Okay, again, building the range. Trying to work again on to the upside. I'm right with you and just need to do some things here on my phone. Need to close some swings. Okay. Perfect. Okay, again, we got the spike now to the upside. And yes, now it is the question whether they continue or whether they fail. Currently looks like a failure here at these levels. No, 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 no. They come again and print more color, going to 781. At these levels, at the 781, today we trade a little bit longer. I want to see the 781 and I want to see this 781. I will continue trading here this live, and then I want to see this break, this failure at these levels. Because it looks still like they're pushing. Continuation. We'll continue to trade, okay. Today we'll wait for this exhaustion move. And then maybe leave one short trade as a runner if they fail here. This will be very interesting. Just keeps going. Wow. Yes, of course. We have colorful candle and they're working really hard. It just keeps going. I'm also amazed that also we did not really stop at the point of control. It was just this 50 minutes, maybe 20 minutes point of control, really straightforward, just took the liquidity 1, 2, 3 times and then went to the upside. So it was really, it's a really straightforward long. Opened a short on 781. They cannot go that far in one run. Whoop, look at this. Oh, we got somebody speaking or whatever happened here. Now they are at 781. They took all this liquidity and now it's very important how they react. Do they continue or do they fail? Okay, I opened one short at 780. And I will continue to open more if they come back again. News? No, I think there was no news. There was no news here. I cannot watch. I think it was just a liquidity spike. So they just took the liquidity because we had a lot of transactions up there, a lot of stops, and it just jumped 15 points. Wow, no problem. So now it will be very interesting how they react. We have strong buying coming. Can they continue? Or do they fail? They continue. Look at this. It is a fight here. And they continue even more. Okay, I'm watching this now very closely, and if they continue one more push, I want to be out. Okay, going to these levels. My entry is at 780. Whee! A lot of colorful candles and blue candles. If we continue to fall, then it's a failure. But currently it doesn't look like it. We didn't had any 1 minute candle, any negative 1 minute candle. Oh, again, a lot of spikes here. People are transacting a lot. It was really bumpy and jumpy here. Things going on. Another liquidity push to the upside. Tapped the 90s, but did not continue. It doesn't look weak. It's not looking weak at all. It is not looking weak at all. Okay, I'm out. Yes, out. Here. Sorry, this was just a little try. It didn't work. We'll see if they fail somewhere now. Wrong chart. Let me just see and wait a little bit more. I have the feeling that we will not push further. No, pushed. Need some sellers to come in now. No, they just continue. Really strong. It looks like the Monday. It really looks like the Monday. Not a failure at all at these levels. Maybe now. Okay, we need to break 788. Then I give another try. Sitting here and waiting for this market to fail. This long move. Don't trade short in a bull move. Right? Don't trade short. Don't think about shorts. That's what they tell us. Don't ever think about shorts. Never ever. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of exhaustion. This is exhaustion or is it fair continuation? This is the final question. What we need to get today. Also for our swing trades, right? For the swing trades, is this now the perfect time to exit the longs? Or is it the end to enter to think about every correction needs to be bought? I think this looks weak at these levels again. We build the range at these higher levels and it doesn't look strong. It is, we see a lot of color. Yes. Somewhere this will exhaust. On the 5-minute chart, we also have a lot of color. But they made this push. No, it is exhausted. Somewhere it will exhaust. Here. Yes. Somewhere it will exhaust, but currently it's not. Okay, we have another demand below this demand. Actually, maybe it's time to leave, you know? Maybe it's time to quit trading. AG is out, the trend is your friend. Yes, the trend is the friend, of course, and the move is long. Everybody is long. Sellers are trapped. Oh my gosh. Look at this. But somewhere they will exhaust. I think today, somewhere they will exhaust. It cannot stay like 0.5% to the upside before this bank holiday. So 2 contracts in the MNQ minus 463. So what? Better than minus 2000? Yes, of course. Better than minus 2000, of course. Can the S&P get back to pre-market highs? Wow. Okay. Yes, often goes like a snail. It's drifting to the upside. It's grinding. Just grind, grind, grind. And grinds and grinds and grinds and keep on grinding. So we have now demand right there. Will the NQ print an outside bar today? If we are really strong and print an outside bar, they continue to 22,915. This is the outside bar, yesterday's high. It is up there. It means another 0.5% today. So I think that's it for today. We leave it here. That's it. Yeah, the initial move, the initial idea, long trades was right. And then I got stopped out with a very small losing trade and didn't re-enter because I was unflexible. Okay, you can learn this. Unflexibility keeps you sitting and waiting. And then I tried one little more short trade just with one contract, and it's another losing trade. It was there. I don't know, here or there. And so 2 losing trades, 2 small losing trades today, which is okay, but totally traded against this. No, the first one with the move just got trapped, too aggressive in the risk and money management. But the second one was, yeah, exactly. It was a little bit stupid. It was stupid. Yeah, with the color, with everything, just like shooting in and of course leaving again. Okay, I think that's it. We'll see tomorrow. The divergence, the 15-minute divergence in the bottom was the key, I think. Yes, the 50-minute divergence, this one here. Yes, this is the key. Look at this. This was the key. But this was yesterday's volume and this is today's volume. So it could always like snap back, but it didn't. So we could actually, I'm super angry at myself that I was so unflexible because I pointed out all the levels and we just sit here for 1.5 hours and I did not have the balls to execute what was there. Okay, it's there. It is there. Just trade what you see. And I didn't have the balls, so yeah, what to do? We need to journal, we need to think, we need to sit down, we need to meditate, and we need to trade what we see. That's it. Stay patient. I wish you a good day. See you tomorrow again, same time, same place. And yeah, have a good day. Bye-bye.